Hi there, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. Have you ever heard someone saying something like, I was wondering to buy a car and I'm thinking I need to decide of two types of car, a Porsche or a Chevette. Have you ever heard someone saying something like that? So today I will talk about it, the comparison that we make in our daily lives and how to be honest with ourselves. So let's get started.
So I knew where to go. So people always ask me, why is it that you're working out so hard and you have always a smile on your face? And I told people all the time, I said, because to me, I'm shooting for a goal. So every rep that I do gets me closer to accomplishing that goal, to make this goal, this vision turn into reality.
So before I start talking about the content of this video, I need to make a correction because I committed a mistake in the last video, personal bank account 3, and I said that second step is to be honest with yourself. And I talk about how to be gentle with yourself. The correct thing that I need to say is how to be gentle. I said that you need to take care of inner kid and your inner person. All the things that I said is how to be gentle. And today I will talk about how to be honest. I will make the correct thing now. So let's get back in the content of this video. Why in the introduction of this video I asked you if you ever heard someone comparing a Chevette with a Porsche. I said that because we make this comparison every day in our lives. Like when you compare yourself with someone in TV, someone in the movies, maybe something like, oh, I'm feeling so fat today because I saw Emma Stone, she was very thin, she was very fancy. Or for a man, oh, I'm feeling so thin today or so fat and I don't have the perfect body that Chris Pratt have, or maybe Ryan Gosling. If you make any comparison, or maybe from the camp of money, oh, I'm so poor because Bill Gates had a lot of money, had a lot of billions of dollars, and I had nothing. So when you make this kind of comparison, it's like compare a Chevette with a Porsche, and not in the valuable meanings, but these two things is so different. They don't have any in common. When you make a comparison, you need to make a fair comparison. That people in the TV, that people in the movie, they work for it. They live to have a perfect body. They earn from the marks and the companies to get more beauty and to represent all the marks. Even when you compare yourself with someone in your work or with someone in your house or in your family, it's a very unfair thing because they have a different life, they born in a different place, they grow up in a different condition with a different parents, with a different problems, they commit different mistakes. It's a very different thing, don't have any in common. And even if you have a twin brother or a twin sister, this is very unfair because it's two different people. They are so different, they have different personalities, they have different characteristics, and they are so different. They think, stop making this kind of comparison because it's very unfair. Probably most of times you will lose because you compare all the things that you see in a person, like all the good things that you see in a person, and you know all your mistake or your weakness or your things that you committed, and you make the mistake and make wrong things in your life, and you get all the things that you see is a good quality of this person that you are comparing, and you take you, and you will be in very disadvantage because you know all your weakness. And you know all the things that you live, and you don't know all the things that that person live. And when you compare something like other relationship, maybe, oh, my marriage is terrible because I saw all the people that are married in my life, and they are happier, they are better couples, they have better husband, better wives, but you don't know how is the truly life of the couples. You don't know all the things, you don't know all the things that the people been through, and it's very unfair because you don't know all the details. You only know all the details of yourself. How can we be honest with ourselves? Only when you compare yourself with yourself. It's the same person, in the same situations, in the same circumstances. And even in this kind of comparison, maybe you will find some difference, because when I compare myself in 1 or 2 years later, I am a totally different person. And even in that comparison, I need to take all the things in the fair way, in the more honest way that I can make. And it's more honest because I see my development, I see what I'm doing is very related with my purpose of life. And in this comparison, you need to take all the details, all the bad things, all the good things, and compare yourself with yourself and see what you want to change, what you want to be better. Then you need to stop doing this old comparison and the comparison with all other people, because if you make this kind of things consistently, you are taking a lot of money in your personal bank account and you start getting poor and depressed and sad, and a lot of things will come with it. When you take yourself and you catch yourself making that, you need to change. You need to compare with yourself and see how to develop in this stage of life. Then you make a deposit in your personal bank account and you start getting more rich on it. Bye guys.
Coming up next, you will see how to develop yourself and give an upside down change in your life. See you in the next week.